Hello, my beautiful fairies! This is Claire Aimée, aka your fairy Clairy godmother, and welcome back to Claire's Repairs. I haven't done one of these in over a year, so I decided to try again. Today we're doing the Smurfs. A lot of people enjoyed my last Claire's Repairs of the Care Bears, where they particularly enjoyed No Heart's redesign, which inspired me to try and draw other cartoon wizards from the 1980s, so I tried doing a redesign of Gargamel, which I really ended up not liking. But thanks to encouragement from my friends, they inspired me to try my hands at the Smurfs again. I've never really cared for the Smurfs, and that's primarily because of their designs. It's literally just copy-paste over and over and over again, and why bother being invested in already one-note characters when I can't even tell them apart? So I'm going to fix that. I would also like to point out that I grew up with the original Belgian comics rather than any cartoons or movies. In fact, I still own a comic that my mother owned in her youth, and that was my introduction to the Smurfs. But in French, they're called les Schtroumpfs, which I think is a way funnier name, so I'm gonna call them that throughout this video. My idea for les Schtroumpfs wouldn't look out of place in a Germanic or Norse fairy tale. They have a lot of nature motifs. They're this little village of magical nature sprites that guard the forest from greedy humans who seek their powers or the spoils of nature. For the generic Smurf design, I decided to go for a chipper forest friend. Secretive about their world, but always happy and ready to help. Replaced his boring hat for a mushroom cap and made his ears and nose more pronounced. He kind of reminds me of Toad from Super Mario Bros. Up is Smurfette. She's the only woman in the universe. I primarily went for a daisy theme with her, replacing the mushroom hat with a flower. As for me, I'm more interested in Smurfette's story. I love the idea of her being created by Gargamel, and honestly, for as terrible as the live-action movies were, I liked the idea of exploring Smurfette's relationship with Gargamel. I also liked the idea of exploring her overall identity as an artificial Schtroumpf, as well as being the only girl. Also, I won't be doing Gargamel in this video because I was unsatisfied with the previous design. But I always imagined him in this version as a crazy hermit who's claiming there's blue fairies in them woods! Also, Gargamel is primarily after their magical powers in this version because eating Schtroumpfs was a stupid motivation to begin with. we got the only distinctive male Schtroumpf, Papa. He was fairly easy to design. He's a wizard. And since I already gave the rest of the Schtroumpfs mushroom hats, he needs a bright amanita mushroom for a tall wizard's hat. And so I just ran with the mushroom wizard theming. Done. These are my versions of Les Schtroumpfs. Unlike my version of the Care Bears that I did last time, I won't make this an ongoing project or anything. I'm going to leave it here, but I had a ton of fun and it was great getting back into redesigning for Claire's repairs. Let me know what you think of these designs. Anyway, this has been Claire Aimée, and I'll see you beautiful fairies another night.